All this show is that stretch to get me, and it's closer to the check.
The Bucks look to take charge on their home court, and we're bringing it to you live from Milwaukee here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And it's another road game for the Spurs. And, of course, Lou Dort. Getting to see him play his first game for the Spurs.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Now here is Augustine. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Money. Tatum on the wing. Up again. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Bucks.
Yeah, Giannis is a big man. One that can gobble up those boards and make you pay.
Now, here's Anunoby. They set the screen. Augustine, no luck. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to Miller. From downtown, it's rebounded by Anunoby. On offense, here are the Spurs. Looking for the first basket of the game. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And the dunk by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the ring.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball. And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Drexler scanning the floor. The shot, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 4. That one goes in.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Guys, back over to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Money. Back to Drexler. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Miller. Still scoreless. The shot's good. Augustine looking around. Releases from 15. And it's in off the backboard.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Bridges. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Pass to Money. Doubled by Bridges. A wide-open look for Drexler. And a miss there on the triple. One-on-one fast break. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Substitution. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. And the Bucks miss again.
When the defense is playing awfully like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Milwaukee on top, up 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Well, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Now here's Towns. LeBron outside. No good from outside. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 1. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road trip. Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Pass to Anunoby. Inside, Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
In transition, here come the Spurs. And they take the lead. Castle's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And here is Tatum. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Outside, Drexler. A rebound by the Spurs. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Second team foul. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Anunoby outside. Olajuwon in the high post. It's hauled in by Giannis. The Bucks trail. Miller, that's for 2. Second shot opportunity. Olajuwon with the block. Right side Hardaway. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Drexler. Over to the left wing. Money, no good. Here's Hardaway. The shot will not fall. And Milwaukee has possession. They trail by 1. From the high post. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hardaway has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Back to Tatum. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he gets the bucket. And now a 5-point San Antonio lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Miller. Can they get it? Elijah Wan with the block.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Miller. Pass to Money. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Hardaway hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The 3 from Tatum. Wembanyama with the rebound. To the inside. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Tatum. Throws it down. JT.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Castle. Pass to Augustine. Back to Castle. Plays it up and banks it in. Castle's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for San Antonio. On the wing, Giannis. No good with the triple. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Augustine. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. There's Miller with the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Money, no good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Spurs talent evaluator laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Pass to Wembanyama. Down low. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Back to Giannis. Augustine with the steal. The 15-footer. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And the Bucks miss again.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
To the middle. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Tatum's shot is off. Spurs leading by 8. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Wembanyama. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Money. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. There's the 3.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Out to the right wing. Here's Augustine. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Anunoby, good.
You can't let Anunoby get those corner threes. That's his favorite shot. OG is money from there.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And now we go courtside for this story on Mikal Bridges. What's the status, Allie?
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. The team believes that he could play on it, and if they decide to be cautious, it would only require a short window for recovery. Sounds like relatively good news, guys.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, they'll insert him back into that rotation as soon as it's safe to do so.
Here's LeBron, following the score by Miles Turner. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Williams, no good. And here comes Augustine, late in the fast break. Count it.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Now here's LeBron. Scoreless thus far. Right side Towns. James. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Lets it go from the wing. It's not going to go for him. James looking around. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Spurs out in front as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Bucks trailed by 13. Pass to Miller. Fears with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fears has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Milwaukee. On the wing, Turner wants to get it to Olajuwon and does. Spurs working the ball around now. Sinks the triple. Dort's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Tatum's shot is off.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Towns with the steal. Miller with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. And Miller throws it down hard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Good on the three-point shot.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Does not go. Spurs leading by 14. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Money. Here's Miller. Launches it. Dort with the rebound.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Drexler drives in. Now onto the Kumbo. Bridges with the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Lots of players do it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is, he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Harper with the ball. And it's Miller picking him up. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Drexler.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Wembanyama, and he misses the J. Bucks trail by 13. Oubre with the rebound. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And that one is good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Spurs.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. Spurs making a switch here. Here's Johnson. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing 5-15. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
Now Miller. From deep, Williams with the rebound. Now Harper. The shot is off. A deep 3. That shot, no good. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now Oubre. Now here's Harper. It's off. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up.